Have you ever opened your bank statement and felt like no matter how hard you work, you're just treading water? Watched your rent climb again? Stared at a medical bill that made your stomach drop? You're not imagining it. And here's the part that surprised me when I started digging into this. More and more Americans are quietly deciding they're done, and they're actually leaving. Hi, I'm Haley. Welcome to my channel, Travel Elements, where I cover travel tips, international living, investment insights, and so much more. Today, I want to talk about something that's gone from a fringe idea to a genuine data-backed trend, the Great American Exodus. And I want to give you the real picture, not the doom scroll version, not the fantasy version, the honest one. So let me give you the numbers, because honestly, when I found these, they genuinely shocked me. A 2025 Harris poll found that 44% of American adults say they've seriously considered moving abroad. Not daydreamed about it, seriously considered it. And it gets bigger. That same poll found something even more striking. 14% say they're actively planning or thinking about making that move within the next 2 years. 14%. In a country this size, that's tens of millions of people. And this isn't just talk. Right now, an estimated 5.5 million Americans already live outside the United States. That's a real worldwide community, and it has been growing steadily every single year for years now. So here's what I want to do today. First, I'll walk you through why this is really happening, the real drivers, not the headlines. Then I'll show you where people are actually going and what makes each place work. And at the end, the honest counterweight. The trade-offs nobody puts in the glossy videos. Because this is a big decision, and you deserve the whole truth. Let's start with the why. Because it's not one thing, it's a stack of pressures all hitting at once. The first one is the obvious one, the cost of living. In a lot of American cities, rent alone eats most of a paycheck. And groceries and everyday basics just keep creeping higher, month after month after month. But here's the thing that pushes people over the edge. It's the feeling that you're working harder than ever and still falling behind. One big survey found that 68% of Americans feel like they're just surviving instead of thriving. That's a really hard way to live. The second driver is healthcare, and this one is huge. It's not only the cost, though that's brutal, it's the value. People look at what they pay versus what they actually get. Then they see other countries spending far less per person and getting solid care. In Portugal, private health insurance can run a small fraction of a comparable American plan. In Costa Rica, the public system can be $40 to $80 a month. The third driver is the one nobody really says out loud. You can retire earlier on the exact same savings. That's the quiet engine here. If your money goes twice as far somewhere else, then the nest egg that felt way too small back home suddenly feels like enough. And that's why this skews toward people thinking about retirement, though honestly, it's not just retirees anymore. The dream crosses every age now. It's remote workers earning a US paycheck from anywhere. It's families chasing a calmer, safer pace. It's people in their 40s quietly building a plan B. Okay, that's the why. Now the part you actually came for. Where are people going and why does each place genuinely work? I dug into the current data and a handful of countries come up again and again. Let me walk you through them. Let's start close to home, Mexico, the single biggest American expat community in the entire world. Over 1 million Americans already live there. So wherever you land, there's a good chance there's a community nearby already. And the appeal is easy to see. A short flight from family, a dramatically lower cost of living in many areas, and a rich, welcoming culture. Towns like Mérida, Lake Chapala, and Puerto Vallarta have big, established expat networks. But here's something important, and it's a real, recent change you need to know about before you fall in love. Mexico raised its income requirements for residency, and the bar is now high enough that it's priced out a lot of lower-income retirees. So it's tilted more toward people with a comfortable, steady income now. Next up is Portugal, and this one has absolutely exploded. The number of Americans moving there has nearly tripled since 2024. It keeps landing right at the top of the retirement rankings year after year. And honestly, for good reason. You get a mild climate, a famously safe environment, a real path to long-term residency, and that healthcare value I just mentioned a minute ago. The catch with Portugal is that it's gotten popular, and I mean really popular. Housing in the most in-demand areas has climbed as more people arrive, so the real deals are away from the obvious hotspots. The secret is looking beyond the famous postcard towns. Third, let's talk about Costa Rica. If your priority is a slower, healthier, happier pace of life, this is the one people fall hard for. They've built a whole identity around it. Pura Vida, they call it. The pure life. And the practical pieces are strong. Their Pensionado visa asks for as little as $1,000 a month in pension income, one of the most accessible thresholds out there. And the country doesn't tax your foreign retirement income, which is a genuinely real bonus. The honest trade-off here is the climate and the pace. A lot of the country is hot and humid with a long rainy season. And Pura Vida also means things move slowly, including the paperwork. If you need everything fast and efficient, that's going to be a real adjustment for you. Fourth is Panama, and this one is the pragmatist's pick. It uses the US dollar, which removes a whole layer of currency stress right away. And its famous Pensionado program comes with genuine discounts on medical care, on flights, on everyday life. It's one of the best retiree deals anywhere. On top of that, Panama doesn't tax your foreign income at all, so your social security stretches further. And mountain towns like Boquete have spring-like weather all year. It's practical, it's stable, and honestly, it's just really easy to like. And rounding things out, a wider group keeps climbing the lists. Places like Spain, with rich culture and strong public healthcare, and increasingly, Greece. Greece actually tops some of the major retirement rankings for 2026 now. The point is, the menu of good options is bigger than it's ever been. Now here's a card genuinely worth saving. Go ahead and pause and screenshot this one. It's the whole snapshot on a single screen. The top reasons people leave: the cost of living squeeze, the healthcare value abroad, and retiring earlier on the same savings. And the top places they land: Mexico, Portugal, Costa Rica, and Panama, with Spain and Greece right behind. That's the whole trend on one screen. But I promised you the honest picture, and I meant it. So before you start pricing one-way flights, let's talk about what people give up. Because the spreadsheet is the easy part. Real life, the part you actually live, is the hard part. The first thing people underestimate is distance from family. A cheaper life means very little if you're aching to see your kids and grandkids. Video calls help, but they're just not the same. And that loneliness is the #1 reason people end up moving back home. The second is bureaucracy. Every one of these countries has paperwork, visas, residency renewals, proof of income, document after document after document. It can be slow and frustrating, and it tests your patience in a way a 2-week vacation never ever does. Living somewhere isn't visiting. And the third one genuinely catches people off guard. As an American, you still owe US taxes wherever you go. The US taxes its citizens no matter where they live. There are tools that stop you from being taxed twice, but you never fully escape the IRS. So you'll very likely need a tax professional who actually understands the expat rules. Don't try to wing that part. And just so we're clear, I'm sharing what I've learned from research, not giving legal or tax advice. Visa rules and tax laws change constantly, so check the official sources and talk to a qualified professional for your own situation. So here's the honest bottom line. Moving abroad genuinely works for a lot of people. The savings can be truly life-changing. The pace can be gentler, the healthcare can be far better value. But it works best for people who go in clear-eyed, who visit first, who plan the boring stuff, and who are honest with themselves about exactly what they're leaving behind. That's who it works for. It is a real opportunity. It is not a magic escape. And only you can decide if the trade is worth it for your life. So let me leave you with a question, and I'd really love to hear your honest answer. If you've thought about leaving, why? What's the one thing pulling you toward it? And what's the one thing holding you back? Drop it in the comments, I read them. Well, that brings us to the end of today's video. If you got something out of this, do me a quick favor. Give it a like and subscribe to my channel so you don't miss what's coming next. I post brand new videos regularly. And if you know someone who's been feeling that squeeze and quietly wondering if there's another way, please send this their way. One more thing. Let me know in the comments if there's a country or a topic you'd like me to dig into next, and I'll do my best. Your suggestions genuinely shape what I cover. Until next time, take care of yourself, keep dreaming a little bigger, okay?